Basketball. It's more than a game. It's a living, breathing art form. And throughout NBA history, there have been players who didn't just play the game, they changed it forever. Players who redefined positions, who tore up the old rulebook and forced the league to evolve. Without them, the modern NBA wouldn't look anything like it does today. From the giants who brought dominance to the paint, to the innovators who stretched the floor, and the guards who turned ball handling into an art. These are the legends who revolutionized basketball. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dive NBA stories, and share this video with the hoop heads in your life. And don't forget, drop your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think is the most game-changing player in NBA history? All right, let's get into it. Our journey starts in the 1950s and 60s with a man who made winning a habit, Bill Russell. Before Russell, the NBA was about offense. Sure, defense mattered, but it wasn't celebrated. Russell changed that. Standing at 6'10" with unmatched timing, he turned shot blocking into a weapon. He didn't just swat the ball into the stands. He'd redirect it to a teammate, starting the fast break. Russell wasn't just a great player. He was a leader. 11 championships in 13 seasons. A dynasty built on defense, rebounding, and unselfish play. Today's emphasis on rim protection, switching defenses, and anchoring a team on that end of the floor. That's Russell's legacy. If Russell defined defense, Wilt Chamberlain was the walking definition of offensive dominance. In an era where 7-footers weren't supposed to move like guards, Wilt ran the floor, played every minute, and scored at will. A 100-point game, averaging 50 points for an entire season, leading the league in assists as a center. Yes, you heard that right. Wilt's dominance forced the NBA to literally change its rules, widening the lane and altering inbounding rules, just to level the playing field. His athleticism paved the way for big men to do more than just post up. Every versatile center in today's game, they owe a debt to Wilt. Fast forward to the 1980s, and a 6'9" point guard walks onto the floor. Magic Johnson didn't just play the game, he played every position. With his size, court vision, and flair for the spectacular, Magic turned fast breaks into showtime. He could run the point, post up like a forward, and defend big men. His versatility proved that positions were more about skill sets than size. Today's NBA positionless basketball, Magic was the prototype. Guys like LeBron James and Luka Doncic stand on the shoulders of what Magic created. At the same time Magic was dazzling fans in LA, Larry Bird was rewriting the book in Boston. Bird's shooting ability changed how defenses played. He could hit from deep before the three-pointer was even a central part of the game. His confidence, trash talk, and basketball IQ turned him into a legend. Bird showed that a forward could be the deadliest shooter on the floor. He opened the door for stretch fours and sharp-shooting bigs. Players like Dirk Nowitzki and Kevin Durant owe some of their game to Bird's trailblazing style. Then came the man who didn't just change basketball, he changed sports. Michael Jordan. Jordan brought a new level of competitiveness, skill, and marketability to the game. His mid-range game was flawless, his finishing was acrobatic, and his defense was elite. But more than that, MJ's global appeal turned the NBA into a worldwide brand. He made scoring look effortless and winning look inevitable. His impact is still seen today in the way players market themselves, build brands, and chase greatness. Every young player who dreams of being like Mike is chasing a standard he set. In the 1990s and early 2000s, one man redefined dominance in the paint: Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq wasn't just big, he was fast. A 7 feet 1 inch, 325-pound center who could run the break and dunk with enough force to shatter backboards. He demanded double and triple teams every possession. Teams built entire rosters just to try and contain him. His sheer power forced the league to rethink how to defend big men, influencing the pace and space era that would follow as teams searched for ways to counter that kind of size. Not all game-changing impact comes from physical dominance. Sometimes it comes from pure style. Allen Iverson was barely 6 feet tall, but his crossover could break ankles. He brought street ball flair to the NBA, and his fearlessness inspired a generation of undersized guards. Iverson's influence went beyond the court. His fashion, swagger, and authenticity reshaped the league's culture. The cornrows, the tattoos, the arm sleeve, they became part of the game's identity. Players like Ja Morant and Kyrie Irving carry pieces of Iverson's DNA in their games today. And then came the player who might have changed the game more than anyone in the modern era: Stephen Curry. Curry took the three-pointer from being a tool to being a weapon. His unlimited range stretched defenses to the breaking point. His off-ball movement created chaos. Suddenly, every kid in the park was pulling up from 30 feet. Curry's style forced the NBA to evolve into a spacing-heavy, three-point shooting league. Teams had to rethink their entire offensive philosophy. The small ball revolution? That's Curry's doing. And finally, we have LeBron James, the ultimate blend of size, skill, and IQ. LeBron entered the league with the expectations of a savior, and somehow exceeded them. A 6'9" freight train who could pass like magic, score like Jordan, and defend all 5 positions. LeBron blurred the lines between positions even further, becoming the template for the modern all-around superstar. His ability to control every aspect of the game, scoring, playmaking, defending, has influenced an entire generation. These players didn't just succeed, they forced the game to change around them. Bill Russell taught us that defense wins championships. Wilt Chamberlain proved dominance could rewrite the rules. Magic Johnson showed us that size doesn't define position. Larry Bird redefined shooting for big men. Michael Jordan became the global face of basketball. Shaquille O'Neal brought back the era of unstoppable big men. Allen Iverson made the game personal and cultural. Stephen Curry turned the three-point shot into the ultimate weapon. And LeBron James became the blueprint for the future. The NBA is constantly evolving, but these legends are the milestones on that journey. Without them, the game wouldn't be the same. So now we ask you, who's next? Which player today is changing the game in ways we'll still be talking about 20 years from now? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into basketball history, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more epic NBA stories, and share this with every basketball fan you know. Because the story of the NBA isn't just about the game we watch today. It's about the players who dared to imagine something greater, and then made it real.